tried to help him.
I got the kids out of the house, and I went back and I tried to help him, and there was just blood everywhere.
Was he laying on his back? Was he face down? Any kind of weird position?
So he was on his back, and he was kind of like this, and it looked like, from what I vaguely remember, it looked like he was partially on a workout mat or something that he was using for gym equipment.
I know it's very hard, okay, but you gotta be strong, if not for you, but for your babies.
In the quiet suburbs of Gulf Breeze, Florida, a Navy chief petty officer and her retired Marine husband get into a heated argument about their kids. Hours later, police are called multiple times, and during the final 911 call, the husband is shot dead. She claims self-defense, but the evidence tells a very different story.
So reference everything that had happened last night. What was your involvement and kind of what you saw?
Okay, do you want the mask on or off?
Whatever you want. You don't have to have it on.
So after dinner last night, we were walking our dog. We left our house. We went to the left. When I looked down the street, I saw my son on a skateboard, and he was on the phone. And I was like, "Oh, who are you on the phone with?" My mom, because he talks to her every night. And he goes, "No, I'm on the phone with 911." I said, "What's happened?" And he goes, "Someone was shot." And that's all we knew. We said where, and he pointed down the street. And so we told him to take the dog in the house. He went in the house, and the neighbor catty corner that took the kids from the house, I saw her. She was like as white as a ghost, and she said, I said, "Are you okay?" She said, "No, he needs help. He was shot." So we went in to try to help him because I didn't know what state he was in. We went in. As we were coming in under the garage, she came out. We saw him, and then obviously he was deceased when we got there, and so we left. And about the time we left, the police showed up.
Okay. When you said she was coming out, which door was she coming out?
The garage.
Out of?
She was coming under the garage door.
The same time y'all are going under? Or kind of?
It all kind of runs together now, but we were going, I think we were getting ready to go under, and she came out, or it might have been the same time. I'm not really sure. I just know we passed her. I think, I want to say she came out first, and then we went in. But it was at the time we were getting ready. We just kind of passed going under the door.
Okay. At that point, do you know where the kids were at?
Yes, the kids were at the neighbor's house because I just saw her take the kids.
Okay. Did she say anything while y'all were there, or?
So the only thing that I can clearly 100% remember is she said, "He's dead, check him," as we were going in. And then that was all my interaction with her.
Okay. And did y'all go over and check him? What kind of happened after y'all are partially under?
Well, I went under and I looked, and he wasn't breathing, he wasn't doing anything. And my husband, I went to go take a pulse, and my husband said, "He's dead. It's a crime scene. Let's get out of here, wait for the police." And that's just kind of what we did.
Okay.
So I didn't touch the body, I didn't do anything, but when we arrived, he was visibly deceased.
Okay. Could you tell if he was laying face up, face down, or anything like that?
He was face up.
Okay. And was he any kind of weird position, or kind of how did he look?
He just looked like he had fallen back. Like he wasn't positioned weird, he was just laying on the floor.
Okay. Were there any issues between them that you knew of?
Not that I knew of, no.
Okay.
But I didn't know what was going on, but I've seen the police there before.
Okay.
But I don't know what was going on, no.
Okay. After you had seen him and you guys are leaving, what did y'all do from there?
I was like, I better tell them that I'm not the lady who just shot her husband coming out of the garage. And I was like, I'm not the shooter. My husband said she's on the porch. She was on the neighbor's porch. I don't really remember much after that. It was just kind of blur with everything that happened.
Okay. And the people you were telling you're not the shooter, was that law enforcement?
Was it
law enforcement?
Okay. Yeah, because as I was coming out of the garage, they were pulling up. So I was like, I don't want them to think I'm the one that did it.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
Made that clear. It wasn't me.
And that you guys went home?
we kind of stayed around, and then I talked to the older daughter just briefly, and then we waited for the police. I wasn't sure if they were going to take a statement there or what was going to happen, so we kind of waited a little bit. We all kind of hung out, waited to see what they were going to do, gave them our license, and then we went home.
Okay. The oldest daughter, did she tell you anything?
No, she just asked, could she see her mom and could I get her cell phone?
Okay.
And then I went and asked the Major Briggins.
Springmans?
Yes.
Yes.
I asked him, and then I just went back and said, hey, right now you can't get a cell phone.
Okay.
But that's really all that happened that
Okay.
I know of.
At any point were you on the phone with 911 or was that just your son?
That was just my son.
Okay. Other than that, I guess no more questions. Get you to raise your right hand. Swear and affirm everything that you told me today is true to the best of your knowledge and that you're not lying.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Is NCIS here to see us?
No.
Okay. He said Colleen. I was like, oh my gosh, are they involved too? Okay.
No. It's honestly, I don't even know what it's referenced to. I'm assuming the case,
Okay.
but no, nothing to do
Because
with
my
you
husband's
guys.
active duty Navy, so I was like, it's a game changer for us. So okay.
No, not
Okay,
at all.
cool.
Mm-mm.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. What's the next steps? Like, I've never had to do anything like this. Like, he was asking. Yeah, she did. Okay.
It may be reference the same case, but as far as coincidentally y'all showing up at the same time, it's got nothing to do with us talking to y'all. Cause yeah, she was like, so are they here for us? And you know, this and that, you know.
I
don't know.
literally have 3 weeks left in the Navy, and I'm like done, retired, done.
Yeah, so I would be, yeah.
So we were like, she looked at me, I was like, I thought just because she was chief in the Navy, I was like, that's gotta be the reason.
Yeah, so that's really it as far as that goes.
Yeah.
Still being active duty, so there's a little bit of involvement from them, but right now we are running the case,
Mhm.
so they're just kind of sitting on the sidelines.
Just taking in info.
Mm-hmm. Determining whether or not they're going to do anything,
Right.
what have you.
Well.
So, if it ends up going to court-martial, I have no idea. If they end up taking it over, we probably won't know for a couple of weeks minimum.
Either way, it's a federal charge, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, outcome's still the same.
Yeah. So, reference last night's incident. How did all of that come about and what involvement did you have?
Okay, so wife and I went out, left the house to walk the dog, and walk out of our driveway, and I look down the street and I see my son standing behind my neighbor's car. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm on the phone. She asked, well, who you on the phone with? 911. Okay, why? You know, you had to pry it all out of him. And then he said, hey, somebody's been shot. And I said, who? And he didn't even, like, he didn't know the names or anything.
Mhm.
He just kind of pointed a direction. So I thought, oh my God, it's, you know, my neighbor. Walked down the street, looked over, and saw my neighbors and the kids who lived in the house standing on the porch. And as we walked by, another neighbor had the 2 smaller kids and looked at us, white as a ghost, and said to us, hey, he needs medical attention. So we started walking that way, and as we got to the garage, she came out, and all I remember hearing her say, I don't know if she said more, but all I remember hearing her say is, he's dead, check him. And then I was like, and I looked in there and I saw him laying there. So then I went in and looked at him, and he was like gray and blue, and like, I was like, oh, my wife went to go check his pulse, and I was like, don't touch him. So I took her hand and knocked it away and said, don't touch him, just leave him, just get out.
Mm-hmm.
So we walked out, and as we came out, the sheriff's deputies started pulling up. So, you know, I was just like, hey, over here. And then, you know, they came in and said, what's going on, kind of, you know, and we were like, hey, he's in there. That's all we said.
Okay.
So then we stood there, waited for them to ask us questions. They really didn't. They just asked us for our ID, and then that's pretty much the end of it.
Okay.
Like, I didn't even like look at her. I knew who she was because her voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even look at her. Like all I heard was, "He's dead. Check him." And I was like, "Oh my god!" So, yeah.
Now, when y'all were crossing paths, where was that at?
Me and who?
You and Bree, the one that said he's dead. Check him.
It was literally like we were in her driveway, trying to figure out where the person was that needed medical
Okay.
attention, and she had come out of the garage, which was like halfway, quarter of the way open. She'd come out and she then said what she said,
Okay.
and I was like, oh, and I crawled under to go see, and yeah, there was literally nothing we could have done.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Could you tell, was he laying on his back? Was he face down? Any kind of weird position?
So he was on his back and he was kind of like this, and it looked like, from what I vaguely remember, it looked like he was partially on a workout mat or something that he was using for gym equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing weights and a barbell, but I don't know if he was actually on it or just near
Gotcha.
it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how I remember it playing, just kind of like with a blood stain in his shirt around here. He had blood in his mouth, a little bit coming out of his ears. It looked like there was some in his hand, and then he was just completely unresponsive. His eyes looked like they were just big black marbles.
Okay.
And then that's when I was like, don't touch him.
Gotcha.
You know, because she was medically trained, so I was like, no, get away. So, yeah.
Okay.
And then literally 10-15 seconds later is when the sheriff showed up.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
I would like to say from the time we went into the garage to the time we came out, maybe 30-35 seconds tops.
Okay.
It was really quick.
Okay.
So
it's not like kind of hanging out in there trying to figure out what to do or anything.
Once I realized that he was like blue, he looked like he had suffocated or something.
Mm-hmm.
Once I realized that, I was like, don't touch him, just get out, and we'll deal with the authorities when we get here. And consequently, they pulled up as we were coming out. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Did the kids say anything to y'all that you remember?
No, not to us.
Okay.
Well, not to me.
Yeah.
So, because when I came out, I kind of hung out there with the first deputy,
Mhm.
and then I don't even know his name. But waiting for him to ask me questions, but then she walked up. I don't know where she went.
Okay.
So,
All right. Get you to raise your right hand. Swear and affirm everything that you told me today is true to the best of your knowledge and you're not lying.
I swear.
All right. Good to go. Did Kyle decide whether he wanted you or mom or by himself? I'm assuming he doesn't want to be by
He didn't
himself.
say. He's
Okay.
he's playing Mr. Tough. I just want to.
Yeah, if you just want to hang outside, we'll go.
It looks more comfortable, so she wanted to sit over there.
You want to sit over there?
Can I call my dad?
In just a little while, okay?
I'll face the key
Okay.
towards this way. Where you want me to stand by?
You can just chill outside.
Where else you guys?
You know,
Okay.
there with the scary part.
You feel more comfortable over there, you said? Okay. Works for me.
Yeah, go with it.
Yeah. Alright, Miss Bree.
Just your wallet.
Would you like it over there by you? Okay. The only thing I'm gonna say one thing, and that is, I've talked to a lot of people tonight, okay? But I feel like your voice is the most important. Kind of want to give you the opportunity to kind of explain, or maybe give us a little bit of insight exactly what happened tonight. That's kind of why it's important for you being here. But due to the day and age that we live in, I'm going to go and read you your rights, okay? Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to have a lawyer present while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer will be appointed for you without cost before questioning. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering questions at any time. Do you understand your rights?
I'm under arrest, right?
You're not under arrest. You're just detained. There's a difference. Okay. But you're not under arrest. Okay. Talking to you down there, you said that you would talk to me, answer some questions. So just kind of walk me through today. I know we got called out there a couple times. So just walk me through Bree's eyes.
I called the first time. We were arguing, and Collin asked my husband was years. He was threatening to take the kids.
Okay.
He said that since I had tried to kill myself, a couple months ago, that no judge in the world would give me custody of children. Anyway. In this packing.
I'm gonna take your handcuffs off.
It's okay. Yeah.
You want to take them off? Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't realize you actually had handcuffs on you. That she's reminded me of it.
Be a lot more comfortable for you in here.
He was getting stuff. Just saying he's gonna take the kids, and
Today he wasn't.
yeah,
Okay.
and I told him I couldn't. This was in like our bedroom area, and he pushed me up against the doorway. But I was just trying to talk to him, and then when we were in the bathroom, he threw me on the ground and said nobody would believe me because I was a crazy bitch. And so I called the police. And they came. They said they couldn't do anything because I didn't have any marks on me, and there wasn't any witnesses. And he made a statement. He filled out something, and I got the kids' stuff out of his truck while he was doing that. And put it in my car because I was gonna take him somewhere if need be. I got the garage door opener out of his truck, and I think when they left, he was like on the phone with my command. So I closed the garage doors and I locked the door and took the batteries out of the lock so that he couldn't come in and take the kids. I didn't want them. I didn't want them to see us fighting.
Yeah, right. Tissue.
Thank you.
Cool.
And then there was a it was a couple hours later that my daughter, the kids were napping, and I was texting him and calling him because he was in the driveway. I think he wasn't leaving, but he was just in the driveway.
How long was he locked out of the house?
Maybe an hour.
Okay. So he wasn't leaving.
No.
Okay.
My kids, they're 4 and 3, and the 3-year-old, sometimes she wakes up from a nap, like really confused. And just like hysterical. If you can't console her. And it's usually hit or miss on who can console her. Sometimes he ends up just, he'll have her for a little bit and then give her to me, and she's still screaming. I've handed her back and forth a couple times. But she was still crying. So I took her out front. And he was still there. So I asked her if she wanted daddy. I gave her to him. And he wouldn't talk to me. I had texted him, just, saying like this isn't really like the path that we want to do. Like this is just crazy that I'm fighting for the kids. Yeah. I went out there to go get her. And I could see it called the police this time. And he told them that I have mental health issues, and that like I'm being unreasonable, and he doesn't trust me to leave me alone with the kid, which wasn't correct. He just wanted to take them because I told him that I wanted a divorce. And so he was just trying to take the kids. I had to have an appointment tomorrow and on Friday with divorce lawyers. I just wanted to get divorced and not fight for the kids and not get thrown around. And the police made me let him back in the house. And I was crying, and the kids were crying. Can I talk to my dad?
In just a little while. So what happened after the law enforcement left the second time?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Which part?
After they left, when I know I called my mom. He was in the garage again, and I locked him out. I locked it for some reason. I think to talk to him.
You locked him out for some reason, and that was the top.
I locked him out. He was in the garage. I locked him out,
Okay.
but he didn't. He was still in the garage. Let's open the door to talk to him, and he tried coming in, so I blocked the door, and he kicked my foot, and was trying to push to go in the door, and I was trying to keep him out. I don't. And then I shot him, but I guess he was still coming towards me. I don't think I shut the door, and I went to get my kids, and I took them out of the house, around back, to go to the neighbor's house, and I saw a kid riding his bike, and I stopped him, and I told him to call 911, and then I was banging on my neighbor's door, shaking them to call 911. And I had to take the kids so I could go back and help him because I shot at him.
How many times did you shoot him, Bree? Not sure. So just to kind of...
I didn't mean to shoot him. It was at least twice I didn't mean to shoot him, but I did. And he said something, and just the look on his face. So I'm just gonna...
What was the look on his face?
He was gonna kill me. And that's how I shot him.
Where did you get the gun? And you said you came to the door. Did you already have the gun in your hands?
I think so.
You already had the gun in your hand when you came to the garage door?
I think
You think so?
I don't know.
Okay. Because it seems like it all happened pretty quick. I can definitely see that. It all happened just very quickly.
And he's dead. There's...
So
I went to go help him. And I couldn't get in the front door because I had taken out the batteries from earlier. And the garage door was closed, so I ran back around back. And opened the garage. And he was... he was just covered in blood. He was screaming. Screaming, and I couldn't open the garage door to let the neighbors in, and I did. I went over I pulled it. I was able to open it. I was. I tried to. He was.
I believe that you tried to help him.
Okay. Was he dead? Is he dead? They would tell me he was dead.
Yes, ma'am, he passed away. And I know that all happened pretty quick, okay? So, you locked him in the garage. You came to the door.
I want to talk to my dad, please.
Here in a little while, okay? You gotta get through this first. This is important.
No.
Where's the gun normally kept so we can go get it?
It was in... It's in the kitchen. I put it in the kitchen.
Where is it normally kept?
My closet.
Your closet?
Yeah, we have 3 guns.
Do you guys share a closet, or is it your closet and his closet?
We share a closet.
Okay.
How is it normally kept? I mean, there's kids in the house, so I figured there's a way to keep it away.
It's up. The shotgun is the one that's out.
Is the handgun in a safe? Is it in its lockbox? Is it in its gun container?
No, it's just up high.
It's just up high.
Yeah.
Okay. So the kids can't get it. That's why it's up high. Okay. Why did you have the gun when you went to the garage door? Do you know?
I just wanted him to go. Why did they arrest him when I called the police? Why did they arrest him? I didn't want him dead.
I wasn't out there.
I told them.
Was he on
Where are my kids?
Where were your babies when this was
Where are
happening?
my babies now?
Where were they at?
They don't have a dad.
Where were they?
They're not going. I'm going to jail. They don't.
Hey, Bree, where were your babies at when this went down?
They were in my room.
They were in your room. Do they normally hang out in there, or did you tell them to go to your room?
I don't know.
You're not sure? Okay. You've got 2 small ones, and then you have a 12-year-old girl. Okay. Where was your 12-year-old at?
With them.
They were with them in your room?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he on the phone
Did
at
you
all?
guys call? Did you call my in-laws so they could come?
We'll take care of
We
it.
will take care of it. Okay, they're gonna be safe.
Oh. They're good.
Was he doing anything when you opened up the garage door? Was he talking on the phone? Was he working on anything in the garage? What was he doing when you opened up the garage door?
Can I please? I just want to talk to my dad.
I know you do. I know.
I don't. Oh.
We'll get you a phone, but it is real important that we get everything out of you so we know how to make sense of everything, okay?
Doesn't make sense. My husband's dead. Oh. Why did they just arrest him?
The best that you can remember. Okay, when you opened up the door, what was your husband doing?
There's just so much blood on him.
Oh no.
I've never seen anybody dead.
Where was he standing when you were in the garage?
No, it's just so.
Was he close to you, far away?
Help him. He should have just let me kill myself months ago.
Why did you say that?
Because then he would be dead.
I'm sure he didn't want you to do anything to yourself. Right?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just want to go on. I have to talk to my dad.
We'll get you a phone, but it is real important for us to understand your perception of what was going on with your husband.
Bree, you're the only one that could provide these details for us. Okay.
It's not gonna bring us.
I know. I know. Well, like I told you at the very beginning, okay, I think it's very important to give a voice. Okay, now's your chance to kind of tell us what happened from your point of view to kind of help explain the situation.
He doesn't have a voice. I thought maybe I was wrong. And maybe he was okay.
Did he have anything in his hand when you had to shoot him?
I can't do this. Oh.
Well, I know it's very hard, okay, but you gotta be strong. If not for you, but for your babies. Okay, you gotta be strong.
I got there.
I know. Okay, Okay, but you gotta be strong. Bro, you're still a mother. Okay, you gotta be strong. Okay, you're the only one that can make light of this situation. You're the only one. Okay, if it was an accident, an accident. But okay, if things just got out of hand and it was a mistake, then that's what it is. But you gotta tell us something. Okay, if things just got out of hand and you made a mistake, you gotta tell us that. Okay, because we don't know what to believe otherwise. Okay, you're the only one that can provide us any sort of light. I don't think you're a bad person. Detective Kelly doesn't think you're a bad person. Nobody thinks that you're a bad person. Okay? Sometimes we do things that we let things get out of hand. Okay, and we make mistakes. It's not the mistakes that define us. Okay, it's how we move on from those mistakes. Bree, you gotta listen to me when I tell you that. Okay, it's not the mistakes that define us, it's how we move on from those mistakes.
Instead of going to jail. I need to talk to my dad. I need to talk to my
Let me
dad.
just ask the one quick question. Okay, why did it happen? Bree, just tell us why it happened. That's...
Why did they just arrest him?
I don't know.
When? And then he called the cops again. When?
Why did it go down?
We can understand this is really, really hard right now.
I don't want to answer any more questions. I have to talk to my dad.
Before we let you call her dad, can we give you just a little bit of information so you understand how important it is that we get your statement? Bree, he was on the phone with 911 when this happened. Okay, so we have an audio recording of when this happened and what was going on. Okay, right now that's the main information that we have is what's on that recording. That's why we're asking you. We need you to be really clear about what was going on the other side of that recording.
I told you.
So what was he doing? You said something about him. You thought he was going to kill you. You thought he was going to kill you. What made you think that?
Bree, the only thing...
I gotta talk to my dad.
I know. The only thing that we have on that recording is your husband talking to our dispatch saying that you locked him in the garage. Your husband is calm.
I got locked in the garage.
Okay. And then the second later, the door opens, one shot goes off. He tells our dispatch, she just shot me. About 5 more seconds go by, and 3 more shots go off. Okay, that is very important information, but we can only see so much of it.
It was me.
What was you?
I shot him. I told you.
What was he doing? You said he made you do
Coming
this.
towards me. No. I didn't say that, and I don't want to answer any more questions. I want to talk to my dad. My kids don't have any parents.
DCF is going to be talking to your dad, Bree. Okay?
I want to talk to him.
I know you do, but DCF is already involved in all that. Okay? Okay, they're already doing all that.
Yeah. I
Okay?
need a lawyer.
Okay.
Do you know your dad's number memorized?
It's just our house phone number. Go ahead, like.
that don't be on scene?
No, I think Dad lives not around here. Where does he live?
New York.
New York.
But do you know his number? You don't know his number.
I know his house number, his landline.
What is it?
84.
All right, we will go ahead and end the interview there, since you'd like to speak with your lawyer.
You can get your phone, okay?
Huh. I'm 1-845-868.
Hello?
Daddy.
Hey. Where are you?
I'm in an office. Daddy.
You're at the police?
Yeah.
You're at the police station?
Yeah.
Alright.
I killed Collin.
I know you did. I know you did. I'm trying to figure out why. Threatening you or?
And then...
The kids okay?
No, they don't. They don't. Their dad is dead. And I'm belong in jail. I'm sure I'm going to jail. I think... Who's...
So are you in now or you're being allowed? Is this a phone call you're allowed?
Yeah, I said I could call you.
Alright. Have you, obviously thoroughly, we haven't figured out what the course of action is, but are you going to need a lawyer or are you going to plead? Well, anyway, I'll ask you this later.
I don't know, Daddy. I don't know. I don't know.
Get it. Well, you're not going to know. I mean, this is a shock. Just,
We had such a good weekend. He's my best friend.
hold on. Speak clearly. No, I'm not here to,
I know.
all right. You have to what?
So we had such a good weekend. He's
That's what I heard.
my best friend.
John said you guys had a great weekend, but for some reason, Collin started this thing last night with you. I mean, you obviously didn't put his computer in the dishwasher. We're clear on that, right? Hmm?
He's dead.
He did, right?
He's dead.
Oh, yes, he is. I'm sorry about that. I'm very sorry. And Hardy's got Kylie. You knew that, of course.
Yes.
All right. And JP and Laney are with Child Protective Services, I guess?
I don't know.
You don't know.
They wouldn't
Okay.
tell me anything.
All right, we'll find out tomorrow. We'll start calling. Are you with the Sheriff's Department?
There was a deputy here.
Okay, because I've been trying to figure out, all the police numbers, they go straight to voicemail unless you call 911.
I think it's an attorney, district maybe. The district attorney, state.
Oh,
It's the guy in a suit. He asked if I would come to his office and talk to him, and so the cop brought me here.
oh. So you're waiting to talk to somebody in their office?
I talked to them.
Oh, you did? Okay. What did you tell them? Yeah.
I don't know. I thought I killed him.
Well,
I tried to. I tried to help him.
You tried to help them?
I got the
Okay.
kids out of the house, and I went back and I tried to help him, and there was just blood everywhere.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Hmm. Where are, alright, I'll be able to find out the answers to these things tomorrow. We gotta figure out, do you want us to come down there? Is there anything we can do? I know it's a little early to start figuring this stuff out because you're still in shock. I guess you were talking to Eric when this happened.
Is he okay?
He is. He's shut up though, as you can imagine, huh? As we all are, not as much as you are, but everybody's just trying to sort it out, so. Just, just obviously you don't want to think about it, but you've already spoken to the district attorney, and what was just a question about what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it a short conversation, or did you waive your rights to an attorney?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I think I need one though.
Well, you may or you may not. Typically, people do in these cases. So it's been too early for any type of plea or any of this stuff discussed, I'm sure.
Yeah.
How did the district attorney conversation end?
I wanted to call you.
He let me call you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, are you going to continue talking to him, or that's the end of the discussion?
Not tonight.
You will talk tonight?
Not tonight, no.
Not tonight. Tomorrow? Did you mention, or you just don't know?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know if Don and Teray know?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Yes.
Keep crying, hon. No. I mean, I've got to believe there was a reason it happened. Typically don't go around shooting people without a reason. Is he threatening you, or were you in the middle of an argument? Eric seemed to think he sounded like Collin was mocking you at the time. But I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know either.
I need to go back to the hospital.
Are they taking you to the hospital?
I don't know.
All right, well, why do you need to go back to the hospital? Are you thinking of hurting yourself, or?
I don't know.
All right. I don't know either, huh? And this isn't, I really don't know what I'm going to be able to do. This is trying to hear this. We couldn't believe it, of course, and then it became obvious that this is true. Sure, there was a reason. Are you in an office right now by yourself, or are you with someone there?
I'm by myself.
Okay. Can I, before we're done, when you're about to hang up?
Yeah.
Did you see if the district attorney could talk to me, or has he already said he can't, or he's already left?
I'm in the room by myself.
Okay.
I can ask him. I'll knock on the door.
Well, who's done? Is there more to talk? You have to talk about? I'm here to listen.
Daddy.
Yeah, I know you don't. I know you don't. What do you mean? I don't have the answer for this one. This is a big deal.
I killed my best friend.
You did.
My husband. Father of my kids. I just fucked up everybody. I killed him and fucked up everybody else's life.
Bree, just checking on you.
My dad. I wanted to know if you could talk to him.
Oh, okay.
Daddy, the guy's here.
Alright. Okay, I'll talk to you later. I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow if we don't.
Well, she'll be present. She'll be present.
Think it's good enough.
I'm Detective Rowell. I work for the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, sir.
My
My name's Eric Kuhn. I'm her dad, obviously.
Okay.
We've got the details, some of the details. I guess what I need to know is what's the next step as far as these processing goes. To sound heartless as it is, I just need to know where we're going with this.
Well, it's still no, I'm
be charged with, sir.
well, it's still early in the investigation. We just received the call just a few hours ago. We're still on scene, processing what we can process, collecting evidence. So it's too early to decide exactly what's going to happen. We will consult with the state attorney's office before that decision is made. So I couldn't tell you right now. But
Okay, fair enough.
I spoke with your daughter. She provided some information, but then decided that she would wish to speak with a lawyer, which is her right. So we don't have a whole lot of the details. Your daughter can provide a lot of the details, exactly what happened and why it happened.
Right.
We know what happened. She told us that she killed him. We were just trying to figure out why.
Right.
Things like these happen for a reason, and she's the only one that can tell us why it happened.
Is she being uncooperative, or
No, she's being cooperative.
Shock at this point.
Absolutely, no, absolutely, I get that. No, she has been cooperative. She has agreed to. She did initially agree to speak with us, and she did the best she could to answer some questions. She was very eager to speak with you, so we decided to just let her. And then she stated that she wished to speak with a lawyer. But no, she has been cooperative. So don't think that. We're just trying to figure out before we could, before the interview was over, we were just trying to figure out why it happened.
Right, I am also.
But that's about all I can tell you right now, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, well, what happens tonight then, sir? Yeah, she'll obviously be incarcerated. Will she be at a jail? Will she be...
She will... once she's charged, she'll... the court system will take over, and what they decide, they decide.
Okay, well, without putting words in your mouth, could you give me a general direction you think it'll end up? Or I'll tell you what, if I want information tomorrow, who should I call? Who should I start with?
I assume she's going to get a lawyer, so I would start communicating with him, and he'd be able to communicate with the prosecutor at the state attorney's office, and just go from there. That's going to be your best bet.
Okay, and how would she go about getting a lawyer from where she is now? She hasn't retained a lawyer in the past, so she's really not up on such things.
Right.
We don't have a family attorney. It would take a little while to...
Sure. I mean, they got public defenders in the local area. I believe the jail staff will ask her if she would like a public defender, which is her right. She'll be assigned a public defender normally at first appearance. And that's
when would be, any idea when the first appearance is for?
I don't off the top of my head right now. I won't be able to answer that.
No, fair enough.
So,
all right. This is such a bizarre.
I know it is, and I know.
I don't know what questions it.
You're a concerned father, and you've got a lot of questions, and you're looking for a lot of answers, and I'm doing the best I could. I just, there's only so much I can do. So.
Well, I get it. You're the first link in the chain.
Sure.
Everybody's got a specialty, so that's okay. So later on tonight, she'll be charged.
Most likely, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And then, then depending on, as far as her mental health, is she going to be alone at any point tonight?
It depends on what she tells the jail staff. I mean, she mentioned to us that she I guess has been suicidal in the past. So that'll be. It just depends on what she tells the jail staff, if she plans on hurting herself and whatnot.
All right. Oh, I worked corrections for 20 years, and I never thought I'd be on this side of it.
Yes, sir. I understand that completely.
All right. Well, could I talk to her again? If that's
sure.
It's not too
sure.
bad?
I'm gonna step out because I like to give people privacy. So.
Hey, your dad.
All right, huh? All right. Well, I'm just trying to sort this out. I don't quite know where to go from this. So it sounds like you'll be seeing the jail staff later tonight. If you feel, I'm not trying to apply any suggestions, but if you feel like you're going to hurt yourself, you better point it out to somebody, all right?
Yes.
There's light at the end of this tunnel. It's difficult to see at this point. But we got to get through these first few hours so the shock can start to wear off, and before you do anything rash, okay?
Yeah.
You're hearing me, right?
Yes.
All right.
What about
What?
Lainey and JP?
That I don't know yet. Obviously, they've been taken into some sort of protective services. So we'll have to start researching that tomorrow.
Can you guys take care of them?
Permanently?
Until I can have them back? For now? Just so they're not in a foster home? Until something else gets figured out.
Well, we're going to be involved in figuring out the process. I guarantee that. We have to talk to Teray and Doc. God, I don't even know if they know yet. Don't know. All right, my answer was absent, as you noticed. I did not say I was going to do that. And I don't mean to upset you more with that, but
I understand.
I'm not ready to make... What's that?
I understand.
No, you don't understand, but, damn it. I'm really pissed right now, Bree. I'm very mad at you. I know you're going through a terrible thing, but Jesus. This is so uncharacteristic. Why did you grab a gun? Did you feel that was he going to hurt you? What's that?
I don't know.
Are you on any meds?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have them with you?
No.
Well, that's something that needs to be addressed. Could you bring that up to the the sheriff, respectfully, of course,
Yes,
or the jail staff if you have to wait that long?
I will.
All right. My mind is raging, hon. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Because, I'm not familiar with this situation, as you are not. All right, well, later tonight, if you get another chance, you're going to have to give up your phone at some point.
I don't have my phone.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you're on this. I said, I'm trying to think where we're going with this. Okay. They're good. Later tonight or tomorrow morning, after the investigation has reached a certain point, they're going to charge you with something. You know that, obviously.
Yeah.
And whether they decide you need a secure medical facility or a jail, some sort of holding cell, a jail, is going to be, it sounded like the sheriff said, depending on what you tell the jail staff.
Okay.
When you're being admitted, you're going to have to tell them something, one way or the other. All right, well, when they offer you a public defender, agree. Take the public defender, a lawyer, until we can at least figure out a better way of going. Okay?
Okay.
This way of a point of contact. So you have a representative, someone we can call and get questions answered.
Okay.
All right. Honey, I know you're in shock right now. I know this is awful. I wish there was something I could tell you to make you feel better. I don't know what it is. We got your back. We love you. In the morning, we're going to start trying getting you more answers. But the public defender could do that as far as finding out where the kids are and stuff like that. I'm sure they're safe, but I don't have them here.
Yeah.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Your brother's okay. I told you he's shaking. He was, he called me. He was in a panic. Yeah, somebody else is calling right now. I don't know who it is. But, so yes, Eric's okay.
Okay.
I guess you were texting him in the car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, I sent you a text too, but it must have been too late.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
Well, you're welcome. Just stay calm. And, easy to say, right? I'm so sorry, huh?
This is gonna be a book.
What?
Honestly, nothing.
Alright.
I don't know if it's worse that he's dead or that I killed him.
Alright. Well, let's focus on the thing that, Kylie's okay. She's with Hardy. And the kids are okay, and we will start seeing what we can do as far as, getting them in a better situation, alright?
Okay.
Alright, I will talk to you tomorrow morning.
Love you.
As far as I know, I love you. Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
Just checking on you. Looks like you're all done. Do you have... You said you wanted a lawyer, so I'm not going to ask you any more questions about the case. Do you have any questions? If so, I'll try to answer them. No? Okay. Well, you are going to be charged. Okay. For the death of your husband. Okay. And we'll go from there. Okay. So let me go grab the deputy.
My dad, wanted me to ask. I take medicine every day, and I don't have it.
What's the medicine for?
Anxiety, depression, and sleeping, and allergy medicine, and I take Humira. It's an injectable for rheumatoid arthritis.
Okay. Well, just make sure you let the jail staff know that you were prescribed those medications. And if those are medications that they can administer within the jail, which they do administer lots and lots of different medications to the inmates, okay, they will administer those to you, okay? So just make sure you let them know, because you will see a nurse. Okay, once you get booked in, you will see a nurse. The nurse will sit down with you. Just make sure you let her know what prescription medications you prescribed, okay? Okay, sit tight for me.
Bree Kuhn was charged with first-degree premeditated murder. After a week-long trial in Santa Rosa County, a jury convicted her of the charge following just 4 hours of deliberation. On September 27, 2024, she was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Kuhn is currently serving her sentence at Lowell Correctional Institution Annex in Florida. She received a general discharge from the U.S. Navy following her conviction and has an appeal pending before the Florida First District Court of Appeal.